JP Duminy. Oh, that's gentle. Bit of a loosener. Justin Ontong saves, I would have thought, at least 3. Down on one knee. Oh, that's 4. Shaun Marsh just helps the ball along its way. Shot again. He's hit this really hard. And that's beaten that fielder out. County Cricket Club. Vernon Philander has been launched straight back over his head by Aaron Finch. And ease my trip 6. And hit with ease as well.
This was how Aaron Finch played in his lovely half century in the first game. He either stayed back and leg side and carted the ball through the 187 games.
Could be 2 here. Could even be 4. That's Neil McKenzie. Short. Guided through. There isn't a third. So that's 4 more to Aaron Finch. Australia off to a racing start from this over. Pitched up. McKenzie tips it over the rope. It's 4 more. Charles Langerfeldt smashed for 4. These boundaries are not big enough for Shaun Marsh. Oh, helped on its way. Over extra cover for an ease my trip 6.
A shot from Aaron Finch. Keeps that left foot, the front leg, outside the line of leg stump. Nothing wrong with the ball. It was a decent ball looking.
Straight this time. It's a terrific blow. It's another ease my trip 6.
This series so far, all through this tournament, has been easier to hit than pace off and spin. I think he actually rolled his fingers across that, Wilco. I think it was a little off.
Shot down the pitch. A little shimmy from Aaron Finch. And he absolutely blazes this 4 through extra.
Tahir likes to bowl later, likes to bowl after the power play, but not ease my trip 6. Big one.
Seen Tahir, who's gone up. Doesn't normally do that in the power play. He's normally a little bit flatter. And once it goes up over the eye line, Marsh thinks, I'm having a bit of this.
Finchy and Marsh, and there we go. What a sound. That is magnificent.
That's gone a long way. It is a shorter boundary towards that leg 6s so far, and we're still in the power play. There's a ball to go. There's 77 without loss. Duminy back into the attack. Sliced past Langerfeldt, run away for a boundary. They cannot stop conceding boundaries, Wacko.
Looking for something little fuller.
Sliced. Should be taken. Is taken. Vernon Philander takes the wicket. Finch.
I feel this was probably the best delivery. A little bit floater outside the off stump. Finchy had to fetch it. Got the air.
South Africa. Lovely timing. It is simply exquisite from Marsh.
I know the boundary is a little small here at the Edgbaston.
Googly picked by Dunk. It's a beautiful shot to get off the mark.
You cannot bring.
Does he get it past? Yes, he does. Maybe he's trying to put the new batter under pressure by bringing mid off and mid on up. He then
Too short. That's again too full. Boundary. Boundaries are just raining.
brings the 100 up as well. Into the gap. Oh, didn't get it. Got himself into a position to stop that Ashwell Prince. It's a good shot from Marsh.
He's a real fighter. He's not happy to give anything away, but Ontong is not really bowling to the plan. And halfway mark, we have a strategic timeout. It's 119 for 1.
Duminy round the wicket with his off spin. Straight back over the bowler's head. That will be 4.
Well, even in the slot
Toss. And he plays that swivel so well, Shaun Marsh. Just goes down on one knee, helps the ball along its way in this tournament. Oh, and now then, that's out. That's been given out. And Shaun Marsh is on his way. Well bowled. JP Duminy with Australia in such a good position. This was a pretty well bowled by JP Duminy. Just pushed it through a little bit. These boundaries are so small that anything short gets absolutely flailed, and that is another 4 for Ben Dunk.
Of cricket as well.
That is 6. Big 6 over backward square, and he's my trip 6, which has sailed over the rope from Ben Dunk.
Way into hitting that 6. Once again, slow off the surface. Yeah, just probably getting the outer.
Now, up and over, man underneath it is a spectator. That's all he can do is watch it go over his head. Dale Steyn at long on.
We're at the googly, inside out. He's my trip 6 once again. Just as if the extension of the arms, and could that be out? Oh, the third umpire will have a look, and I think he stepped on the rope, so that could be another 6 as well.
Step back. He's not in control of this. That's out. Ben Dunk, slam dunk. Well done, Imran Tahir. Kallis takes a simple catch.
The South Africa champions, the team owners are happy. The outside edge, all gripping a shade. The googly working third time around.
Bowled him. It was full and straight from Ryan McLaren, and that's all that was needed.
The South Africa champions understanding how to use those sort of conditions as well. Just slightly probably kept low.
Oh, it's close. Yes, it's close enough. Umpire says you're gone. Imran Tahir. Oh, it's a gentle full toss. Helped along its way. That will be 4. You don't normally post a fine leg for the leg spinner, but that was a big invitation of T20. Ooh, the googly. And that's gone for 4. It was the inside half of the bat. Imran Tahir stares down.
Reverse sweep, and this will run away.
He needs to be on squarely. He's gonna be...
Yeah, it seemed a strange field that he brought up deep square leg and put out extra cover. Jack Cannell a week tomorrow, who will be in that final. Decent shot from Ben Cutting, slower ball from Charles Langeveld. Doesn't matter whether you have 4 on the onside, you're still going to get it through. 200 up. It's the highest score so far in this tournament. Cutting has gone boundary. Langeveld under pressure. Helped on its way past Imran Tahir, who was brought up to that short fine leg. 13 runs from the first 4 delivery. 50 partnership as well between Payne and Cutting from just 32 deliveries. Well, he will do, and it'll be a maximum, and he's my trip 6 to finish off another expensive over. 19 from it. We've got an over left, and Australia. Yeah, it's that width and length that just allows Tim Payne just to get his hands through it, and it's not a big boundary. Vernon Philander, who's finishing off the over of Ryan McLaren. Well, actually, that's going to do the whole over. It starts poorly with a 6.
Innings is playing 31 of 15. And that ball carried all the way, and Vernon Philander must be thinking, why did you have to do that, McLaren?
Sliced away. Ashwell Prince. Now, knee went in. Do not like seeing that. I think he's okay.
200.
What a way to finish. Maximum to finish. It's another Ease My Trip 6. We've seen 11 of them in this innings, 25 boundaries, and Australia have the biggest total of this tournament so far, 230 for 5 at the top of the order. Finch One shorter would have been another 50 for him, 49 for Marsh as well. Dunk was excellent, 47 from 21, and then a couple of wickets for Duminy, 2 for 33, couple of wickets for McLaren, but unfortunately he went off injured, 2 for 20. An expensive day for the bowlers, but it's a good wicket.
Come out and at least come and bowl a bat straight away. Binga! First up, gets a big wicket.
Well, can South Africa reverse their impact decision? Duffy thinks I'm going to climb into it. No backlift from Levy.
Seam position, the backspin. And we'll get that boundary. Jacques Kallis in bowled a couple of days as well, and we'll take that boundary. Neil Mackenzie opens his account with that boundary. 9 for 1.
Sweepage 4.
Improvisation at its best by Neil Mackenzie.
Now catch it is the call, not out of the screws from Jacques Kallis, and that's a really good catch. Xavier Doherty.
Form continues. Saw him coming down, just that altering the length, keeping the ball away from the hitting zone of Jacques Kallis. Jacques Kallis got the bottom edge off the
passes around the world. Oh my word, there's swing here for Brett Lees. He's got it on a string here.
Really well. That's 4.
Up and over the offside, lovely. Really good shot that from Neil Mackenzie, showing all his cricketing nous there. Went leg side. Beauty. It might be a 6 that. It might be an ease my trip. Flat 6 from JP Duminy. Gone! Nathan Coulter-Nile into the attack. Full, straight, cleans up off stump. I don't think he wanted to bowl the Yorker. That's the expression.
The very first delivery in your spell, not the easiest. JP Duminy just played all over it. Big gap between bat and pad. Yeah, was just probably looking.
Lovely shot. Oh, Neil Mackenzie, you made a career for that over 20 years. Easy as you like. 5 done, 44 for 3.
Swing. And swing off the bat blade as well. That's gone for 4. Well, we've seen that. That'll go for 4. He has threaded that through extra cover, and he's timed it impeccably. Brings up the 50.
Always had that style and grace, didn't he?
Blistering start. Oh, look at those. Only one left. Magnificent piece of bowling by Nathan Coulter-Nile.
Straight, a little bit of an inside edge, but you don't say that on the scorecard. Just says bowled. Thank you very much. Prince will have to go.
Ben Laughlin up and over, extra, and that has gone for 4. Neil Mackenzie. That's a nick. That's gone. Ontong with a swing and a very fine feather through to the key.
Simple catch for Tim Payne. Coulter-Nile has his 3rd.
Top edge and nicely taken.
Outside off stump, yes, it was there to hit. Neil Mackenzie can't believe it. He looks at the surface as if to say maybe it held in, and Tim Payne.
Javagal Srinath, it was swinging around. It was the White Duke's ball, as we'll talk about Xavier Doherty beating Villas in flight.
It's a lovely bit of bowling from Xavier Doherty. Lovely little angle in from wide of the crease. Dane Villas trying to go big early.
India playing golf as well, so all male members representing India. That's one of those flat ease my trip 6s.
Down the order. And that's probably cementing your statement. Back-to-back ease my trip 6s.
And got the elevation and the power that he was looking for. Clean ball on that occasion. Xavier Doherty.
Straight through the gate. Xavier Doherty is an excellent bowler, was for a long time.
The turn. Went straight through. And 6. 6 to finish the over with that Ease My Trip. Well, that's what it when Tim Paine was not feeling too well. Looking to find some replacement. That's another Ease My Trip 6. This time around, another big hit.
McLaren played quite nicely in the previous match also, and he's finding his performance, that's for sure. He's a fighter. He just wanted his team to do well. This might go all the way. He's gone all the way. He's My Trip 6.
He's My Trip 6s. Doesn't get all of it. He gets enough of it. Taken. Oh, Paine didn't know where it had gone, and that's why there's a bit of a laugh from the captain, Australian captain. Tahir desperately didn't want to get out to leg spin, I can tell you that now, and it just lobbed up in the air, and eventually was a dive.
Because not only he was not sure, he hit him on the shoulder, might have hit the helmet also a little bit on the way, but Tim Paine was going left, so shot, lovely shot.
Another Ease My Trip 6 tomorrow.
You never know. Pakistan, India, they might bring few more players overnight, just to get a younger players in for tomorrow's game. But that's game for Australia, winning by 104, and that's a big margin. The run rate's gonna go over.
Got off to a poor start. Levy went first ball, another chop on like yesterday. Callis went cheap as well, so did Duminy. The pick really was Mackenzie and McLaren. They got to 126 for 9 off the end of there.
Quite nicely, and then of course 3 overs, only 14 dot deliveries, a beautiful in-swingers to a couple of those left-handers, 3 for him, 3 for Doherty.
My Trip World Championship of Legends saw Australia, who were put into bat by Jack Callis a little bit earlier on, 230 for 5. Finch with 49 from 25, Marsh with 49 from 28, and Dunk with 47 from 21.